Welcome everybody to Smackdown review time. This Smackdown was definitely a lot better than last week's, but I do have some complaints. I know, you guys are probably shocked to hear that I've actually got some complaints about Smackdown, a show that I like. Well, you know, rightfully so. You know, there were some things I didn't enjoy, so, you know, let's get down to it. And if you saw my stream, I think you guys know what I mean. Because I did stream earlier today, right about after Smackdown, so be sure to check that out. And yes, there is music in the background. Sticker Bush Sympathy from Donkey Kong Country 2 in the background. One of my favorite soundtracks of all time. So let's start things off with Roman Reigns having an Extreme Rules match with the Demon. This is an Extreme Rules match. It's now coming clear to me that maybe Roman Reigns loses. Now, I'm not saying for certain he will. I know for a while I've been saying, oh, there's no way Roman Reigns ain't losing. No way, he ain't losing for a long time. I still generally believe Roman Reigns is not going to lose. But it's an Extreme Rules match. There could be a chance that maybe they're using this stipulation as a way to protect Roman Reigns. Like, he can lose, but he can still be protected. But people have also said, oh, but the Demon has never lost. Streaks eventually come to an end, right? Eventually streaks come to an end. I personally don't know what to believe anymore because they've confirmed Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns in Saudi Arabia. The title isn't on the line yet. It's not on the line yet. They've said if Roman gets past Finn Balor, it'll be for the title. And Roman Reigns is being advertised for Raw next week. And they're doing all this stuff with all the superstars, you know, appearing on different shows, you know, giving people a bit of a taste of the draft. Like Big E appearing on Smackdown, he's now a Raw guy. Roman Reigns, who's a Smackdown guy, and the Usos are going over on Raw. Just giving people a bit of a teaser of the draft. I still don't see Roman Reigns going to Raw. I just don't. But, you know, if he does lose at Extreme Rules, and that is a big if, then maybe Roman Reigns does go over to Raw. Big E interrupted, and this led to Finn Balor coming out, and this also led to a tag team match. Big E and Finn Balor defeating the Usos in a really fun tag team match. Don't know why it was a championship contenders match, because these guys are not going to be getting a title opportunity. They are the equivalent of Tegan Nox and Shotzi Blackheart. And if I were them, I'd start heading towards a heel turn, considering that they've been completely ignored. We're going to talk about this now, because I might forget about it. Naomi confronted Sonya Deville, and Sonya Deville finds Naomi. Naomi didn't even touch her. She did nothing. All she did was get in her face and told her off for constantly brushing her aside every single week. Sonya Deville is a pussy. Sonya Deville is soft for finding someone who did absolutely nothing to her. You can clearly tell this is heading towards a feud between the two of them, and Sonya Deville being presented as the face is not exactly my rightful idea. I've always preferred Sonya as a heel. But to me, it feels like Naomi is going down the road of the heel turn. You know, to me, it makes the most sense. You know, it makes the most sense because she's getting very aggressive. It should only be a matter of time until Naomi joins the bloodline. And I hope she does. Rick Boogs battled Bobby Roode. Boogs and Roode. Boogs would beat Roode. And then Cruz and Aziz would attack Nakamura and Boogs. Pretty much setting up a rematch for the Intercontinental Championship. I was wondering who Nakamura was really feuding with, but I guess I got my answer. Baron Corbin attacked Kevin Owens before their match. Was this seriously what they left out last week? Because I was told that Baron Corbin and Kevin Owens had their match scrapped last week, and the women's tag team match we'll be talking about as well. Considering what happened with those matches, was scrapping them really necessary? They should not even have happened on the show today, if that's exactly why these things were scrapped. Because these looked really, really stupid. Seth Rollins put the blame on the WWE Universe for Edge's injury. I personally do not care. Seth is a great heel. I love it whenever he's all sympathetic and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. To all of a sudden he goes, but this was all on you! I really like when he does that. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's great. I love it when he does that. It's great. Because he's acting all sympathetic like he didn't mean it, but then he's all like, but it's all your fault! You guys made me do it. It's great. I love when Seth does that. Oh boy. Then we get to the women's tag team match. Oh boy, I'm ready to rip this shit apart. And I love women's matches, and the fact that they did this to the women really insults me. Toni Storm and Liv Morgan battled Carmela and Zelena Vega. This match ended by a countout, all because Liv Morgan did a move and Carmela got whacked in the nose. And then Carmela starts screaming like a little girl that her nose was broken. Oh, my nose! Oh, my nose! Yeah, my nose! My beautiful nose! Seriously, this is something I'd expect from Eva Marie. This is something I'd expect from Eva Marie. If she breaks her fingernail. Ah, my fingernail! I expect something like that from Eva Marie if she breaks a fingernail. Not from Carmela. Now I know she's the most beautiful woman, that's supposed to be her character, but she's been hit in the face more times than anybody over the course of her career. This woman is a veteran! A veteran! And this woman is a veteran of this business, and you're gonna have her whine like a little girl because her nose got whacked. Stupid. This match only lasted 2 minutes. What? If this is what was supposed to happen last week, this is pathetic. This is pathetic. And I love women's matches. And WWE were all like, oh, you guys want more women? Here you go. Take it and leave it. That's basically what they did in this match. It was basically a kick in the balls to us, who wanted more women's action, but they were like, here you go, and this is how the match is going to end. We're going to have Carmela scream like a girl that her nose was broken. Sooner or later, she'll have a Sheamus-like mask on her face. Seriously. Stupid. Liv Morgan then challenged Carmela at Extreme Rules. If you want to make Carmela look hideous, maybe the match should be a hair versus hair match. The loser has to have their head shaved bald. But I doubt that'll happen because, WWE doesn't do that. You had Liv Morgan say she wants to make Carmela hideous. Well, how do you make someone hideous? You shave off their head. And then we had Dominic Mysterio versus Sami Zayn for the 3rd time. And Sami Zayn won for a 3rd straight time. Yay! Who gives a shit? It's great to see Sami Zayn winning. It's great to see. And then we had Becky Lynch crash Bianca Belair's homecoming. And that's really all I gotta say about it. Not really anything special. It's more Bianca just celebrating that she's back home in Knoxville. Oh, yay, my mummy and daddy are here, and all that stuff. Bianca Belair having her mum and dad there. Kane was there to give her the key of Knoxville, which clearly looked like a fake key. Becky Lynch gave Bianca Belair a manhandle slam, and that's really about it. Can't really say anything else other than Becky Lynch is a fantastic heel. I know a lot of people disagree with me, but I think Becky Lynch is doing very well as a heel. She's actually getting boos. The people that said that she wasn't going to get booed during this heel run, I have to say, you kind of have to agree you were wrong here, because a lot of people telling me, oh, she's not going to get booed. She's been getting booed lately. Yeah, they're not heavy. They're not heavy, they're not loud, but, you know, they're not really loud or they're not heavy, but it's better. She's still getting booed. It's not as heavy as a full-blown heel, but I thought this was the perfect time to really have Becky go full-blown heel here, but I guess not. But she's the cocky, arrogant Becky Lynch. Many just say it's Becky Lynch being Becky. I just think it's Becky being a heel. I don't see this heel thing really lasting long anyway, because, you know, I see Becky Lynch losing at Extreme Rules, and then, because, you know, Becky Lynch has been getting the upper hand on Bianca lately, and I'm pretty sure on the Go Home show, Becky Lynch is probably going to stand tall on the Go Home show. But anyway, that is all I've got for you guys for this SmackDown review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that thumbs up, comment your thoughts and opinions down below, and I will see you all next time.